Hi, hello. I'm here to demonstrate my web application project for the unit COS30043. My name is Jen, and I'll start my presentation now of the web page. So now this is a web community forum which will allows the people to drop their threads or their content in our website. And here is like explore threads button and the join community button. I do provide some inputs or like information of the web page, like what's the tag inside, here suitable feature, and we have like the active thread count, community members. I mean, these are just a temporary a dummy number. It's not a real number. And let's say now I'm a non-registered user, so I'm like a public user. I can click on export threads and I can see all this information, what are the threads over here, and I can use the filter function, like let's say create. Yeah, I can see all this information. Next thing, I can filter it accordingly to different categories. I can filter them according to dates as well. Let's say like today. I got a few of them. This week, I think that it got pretty much same output. And I can use the filter by author. Let's say this is the user, and this user created these threads, and I can have a look over here, or I can look at hi. So pretty much for the non-registered users, they can have this, they can use these filters to find what they want to have a look. But the only thing they can't do is they can't create threads, they can't edit their threads or delete any threads, and they can't drop the like for the threads. Next thing, it's the about page. So at the about page, we do some like real-time interactive stuff. So we can change the image. If you put the name here like I'm Jen, and let's say like welcome, we're glad to have you here. And here I put a GitHub link, which will link to the GitHub, because I feel like in most of the time designing a web page, especially tech related, usually links to like GitHub to search for different contents. That's why I think it's a better design to keep GitHub link here. Now let's try with the register new account. Let's say I'll try demo@gmail.com and then register. So now we can see demo@gmail.com, and the join community button is missing already because I've already in the community. I can export threads, I can drop likes, and I can create new threads. Say first thread for first thread, and then I put the category that drop under test. So thread for demo@gmail.com. Sorry. Yep, and I create thread. And you can see the thread is over here. I can edit them. Let's say now I want to put them under a new category. I'll say new test new category, and then I change test new category function. Update thread. So as you can see, it's updated and the category is listed over here, and I'm the author. If you want to delete them, you can just delete them. I can do the search function as well, like create or test. Can do a double, 2 filters. It will show like how many filters you're having on. And yep, I'll just reset the filters now. And these are like the sequence of the display. I can put the most like, newest one, which is the one, the latest one is the one that I've just created, this one, in another account, and or then turn to like newest first or like oldest first. That's the filter functions. Now can do something else, is like, let's say I can create new thread. Test new thread from demo@gmail.com. Create that. I'll create another one. Create new category. Demo new category. Create new category. Testing. So if you can see, demo new category is here. I can try the logout now. Let's say I log into one of my account and click on export threads. So I can see these were created by this account, which is my account, and I'm able to edit them. Edit, and I can update them. Here are the changes, and just now we've just created a demo new category. It's over here, so it works across the accounts, across different accounts. The category works even we create a new category. Now what we can do is we can log out now, and let's say we try to log into the demo account again. We'll just, let's say we delete, let's say the category, demo new category, because that's a new category. Let's delete this, and you can see in the category list, demo category is missing because that's no longer exists in our database, so which is good. And now I'll just log out. As you can see, the likes is over here, so I can put likes here. And let's assume for the test new threads, we got 2 likes, which is I'm the author. I'll go back to the account. So there's still 2 likes here, and we can know that the likes across like different accounts, it remains in the database, so which is good. And now I'll show how I handle the backend database. I'm using Firebase to handle all my backend stuff, and I name it as a community forum. Now I'll go with the it's a web application. It's a web application database. That's what I mean. And now in the authentication part, we can see here are a few accounts, like the demo account, which is the one that we just created. The Hello World. There are like a few testing accounts that I just created for. In the sign-in method, I put it as email or password, which is you can just use any random emails with any random passwords to log in. This anonymous provider is, I put this is because when I was trying to, after I deployed the web page to the university server and I try to access it through the Mercury server with the university VPN on, but it doesn't work because the Firebase have their own firewall, like security levels, that doesn't allow maybe the university to access it, or like maybe that's a university server issue. I'm not sure. It's like a firewall issue. So what I did is, in the backend database, I put it anonymous so that this web page can be hosted no matter from university server or my local server or like some other devices. It works. So here's the backend database, which is here. You have all the field sets here, like who's the author. This is the author ID, which is, as you can see, that's end with B01. If we go to authentication, and how should I open it up? Or like maybe TCVZ. That's my account. Yep, that's the author ID match, and you have the author name, author email, everything, the date, what's the content. You can even modify them, and it will have like a real-time changes. That's why I prefer to use Firebase. I can give it a shot. Let's say this is deployment testing, and which is created this account. I got the 2 likes here. I can modify them to like maybe 6 likes, update them, and you have a real-time update over here, which is a really nice communication between the web page and the back end. Every new added threads will be added into this collection list, which is I name it as threads. The next thing I want to talk about is rules. This is the database firewall rules, which here, as you can see, it will allow reads if it's true, so that it will allow all the read access for non-registered user or like any public people that will try to access it. But it doesn't allow the create, update, and delete function. It will request for the authentication. So if the authentication is null, means that there's like there's no user that's logged in. You're not able to perform like some, the create threads, or you're not unable to perform like action. Yep, that's pretty much everything of the demonstration of my project. That's the front end of it, and that's the back end that I'm using, which is Firebase. And for more questions, I'll meet you in the code interview meeting, and I'll explain to you about the code. Thank you.